circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Guards will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Auburn Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Last time they met, Auburn came out with a surprising W, Kirk, but you know the pride, the intensity of this Georgia coaching staff. They have not let their players forget about that.
Yeah, the Bulldogs tend to go to another level in these rivalry games, whether it's Georgia Tech, Florida down in Jacksonville, Auburn, and today you got to think they're going to be coming in with a chip on their shoulder.
To the air, it's Manning. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
It's incomplete in the heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. Dropping back, it's Manning. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The game makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Auburn. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner decides to field. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it?
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Now it's second down here. And they hand it off to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? Auburn in the lead as you break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. To the air, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Henderson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
First down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. Dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South's deepest rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time. I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Georgia setting up the first and 10 now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a fumble way behind the line scrimmage. And the offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Auburn. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Dogs will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Georgia 3.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this.
Home again and again.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a big gain on 3rd down, but not enough for the first. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
Coming up, 4th and. The return is brought down at the 45. And the Auburn offense will take over.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now?
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
Looking for a gap. It's Scott. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this. Breaks into the clear. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. Way too much speed on that play.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the single back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. grab near the sticks. It's Bishop. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Grab by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Auburn now operating in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. Touchdown, Auburn. They are pouring it on now.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Encroachment defense. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab behind the line and stop. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Arnold. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Toss play to the running back going left. To the 25. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's a run call on third and goal. Ball carrier tackled there. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They'll hand it off. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Shotgun handoff here. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Return is brought down at the 33. And the Auburn offense will take over.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Riley.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On third down, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. He does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers. Add 6 more points to the total. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Auburn, 44. Georgia, 10.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On another sack. This defense on fire. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Pounding away with the run game. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Bringing pressure. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. Not a great punt here. Looks like the pressure affected him. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now.
First down for the offense.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense.
If there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Point after, not quite through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 10.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looking to pass, it's Kromenhoek. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This is an impressive performance. They've played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from this.